Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janine and thanks for watching.
I remember the sunshine, first time, cool breeze, take a second to unwind, best times.
I put a little bit of makeup on today, so I'm looking a bit snatched. I'm looking a little different. The thing is, it's like I've definitely seen her before, but we're acquaintances, we're not friends, we're not besties. But she's very familiar, very familiar. But yeah, moving forward. This is kind of an impromptu video. I don't really have a topic other than I want to talk about travel. Travel on a budget, where I've been, any tips I can give you. So I'm kind of gonna put this video out there, and then hopefully if you guys have any questions that you want to put in the comment section, I can hopefully help answer those questions and make other videos and content from what kind of questions you have that I'm able to answer. First things first, where have I been? So I haven't been to South America and Australia. Those are the only two continents I haven't been to. How many continents are there? North America. Oh, Antarctica. I was like, the numbers are off.
North America, South America, Antarctica, Australia, Asia, Africa, Europe. Okay, I'm so sorry I took that wrong.
The only continents I have not been to are Antarctica, Australia, and South America. So, of course, growing up in North America, I'm from Ohio, so we're kind of right across the lake from Canada. So I've been to Canada quite a few times. I've been to Montreal, Quebec, Toronto, Vancouver. Haven't been to Mexico, but I've been to the Dominican Republic and I've been to Cuba. And I think that's about it in like Central America. As far as Africa, I've been to Uganda, Ghana, Kenya, Tanzania. So just West and East Africa. Oh, and I went to Morocco as well. So that's Northern Africa. As far as Europe, I haven't done many European countries yet, even though I have been living in Europe for the past 2 years almost. But you know, pandemic, you know, quarantine, I've been in the house. But hopefully once everybody's nice and vaccinated and countries start opening back up and it's safe to travel again, I will definitely be giving some European vlogs, some European travel times. I did get to go to Germany, Iceland, Portugal, and of course England so far. As far as Asia, I have been to Thailand, Malaysia, China. I would say Cambodia, like I have a stamp for it and everything, but like we were only there for like 2 days, so I'm not gonna count Cambodia because it wasn't like, oh, I was like trekking through Cambodia and I can recommend things for you. So I'll just stick with Thailand, Malaysia, and China. But yes, so let's talk about how I'm able to travel so much. Step 1, passport. A passport is an investment. I know the thought of throwing $140 something at a book is kind of just like, ugh, who knows when I'm actually going to be leaving the country. The United States is so big, so people can really travel within the US and not even have to leave the country. It's so big, there's so many things to do. But this is an investment because you never know what opportunities will fall into your lap. And if you're not ready to catch them and catch those flights, you're gonna miss out. So I would 100% make sure that you have your passport, make sure it's updated. Travel can be affordable. That's the thing. Travel can be affordable. But you have to plan. You have to plan. And I know a lot of people like to do spring breaks and things like that. Throughout my entire undergrad career, and I was in undergrad for 6 years. You guys, 6 years. My entire undergrad career, I did a spring break trip one time, and it was a school organized trip. So it was like a subsidized price, and we went to New Orleans for the week. So it was subsidized and it wasn't like that expensive. And here's the thing, here is the mindset that I have, that this spring break is for me to rest and relax, and when my vacation time comes, it'll be in the summer. Whereas a lot of people work strictly throughout the summer, and spring break is their like big break in the year. Whereas number one, spring break is not enough time for me to enjoy my vacation. Number two, especially if you're spring breaking in the US, it's so freaking expensive. And I know you're probably like, what the heck, like if you're traveling internationally, that's expensive too. But like, it depends. It really depends. For most of the travel, the flight is the most expensive thing. And here's what I do for flights. I'm not like the flight expert, but what I do is I look at flights all year round, and I know generally what dates I want to go traveling, which is like in the summer, but you never know. If there's like a good deal, there's a good deal. I go on Google Flights. I don't use the other apps or things like that. I just go right on Google Flights and I pull up their like price calendar thing, and I do where I'm leaving from, a port city, and I know where I want to go, and I search it up. You can stumble upon some really good deals, especially if it's 3, 4, 5 months out from the date of travel. How flights are going to be and pricings are going to be after quarantine lifts and this pandemic is like getting over, I'm not sure. On one hand, I feel like maybe the prices will be affordable. They'll have really good deals because they know people are going to be traveling, or maybe they'll take advantage of people wanting to travel and raise the prices up because they know that people are going to pay either way. So hopefully it's not the latter, but you never know. Do we really have control over the airlines? I'm a budget person. I look for deals. I don't like to spend too much money, and a lot of people when they're vacationing, they really want like the luxury experience, and I get that 100%, but for me it's about the total experience and like the memories that I have. So like I'd rather stay in a hostel and do excursion days rather than have this 5-star luxury hotel that I'm just gonna be sleeping in for a couple of hours, but like I don't want to spend that money on an expensive hotel when there's a nice, clean, perfectly fine hostel there. Hostels are your best friend. You can get private rooms in hostels and you don't even have to share your room with anyone. There are all women's dorms, there's mixed dorms, and you meet so many people from all over the world. Another important thing that I want to say, because I met people in hostels from all over, and if you make good connections with people and you keep up with them, especially with social media, you can keep up with so many people so easily now. Hey, I'm coming to your country. Let's hang out sometime, or something along those lines. And you never know, they're like, oh, come over to my house for dinner. Oh, come and hang out with my family. And there goes free meals. It's not about the free meals, but it's about making connections, because these connections can really take you far in life, number one. Number two, you never know when you're gonna be in their neck of the woods or they're gonna be in your neck of the woods, and you just never know where these connections are gonna lead you. It's natural to network when you're in a hostel, especially like these fun hostels. Look at the reviews. If you are weary of hostels and you're just not sure which ones are good, Hosteling International is all around the world, so you can always check and see if there's a Hostel International in the country that you're visiting or in the area that you're visiting, and just make sure you read the reviews and make sure that it's number one, clean. Number two, that it's not too noisy at night, unless that like doesn't bother you. Just like little things, like descriptions will really let you know. Some hostels have breakfast in the morning, some don't. You just have to check it out, and they are pretty affordable. The ones in the US are probably the most expensive ones. So in Europe and Asia, for the most part, they're pretty affordable. Solo travel. So I will say that I haven't done that much solo travel, but I have done stints of solo travel. So when I solo traveled in Thailand, I was 15 years old. I planned my own trip to the islands in Thailand. I was with a friend or two. During my exchange student program, we had a 2-week period where it was basically free travel. It's called independent travel. Honestly, Southeast Asia was probably one of the easiest places to travel for me. Just really great transportation. And here's another thing about the US. The US has like one of the worst transportation systems nationally than like so many other countries in the world. Like one of the worst transportation services, because like they might have things from city to city, but it's not interconnected state by state. And I think that the US really needs to do so much better with our train system, with our busing systems, and just all over public transportation. With that being said, a lot of other countries have great transportation systems, very easy to get around from big major cities and even smaller cities. It's pretty simple to get around. But yeah, so I was able to plan that trip when I was 15. Everything was like clockwork. I had to take a taxi or a bus to the bus station, then take that bus down to the south. Then we had to take a ferry to the islands, but I was able to do it. It was pretty straightforward. I will say know your exchange rate. Don't get ripped off. If you can do things ahead of time, if you can pre-book things or hold things, that will definitely help you out in the end, because if things are prepaid for, you won't have to be coming out of pocket on the spot. And so like you'll be more prepared with how much money you actually do have. I always have a budget. Like I don't know how people can just go, like, but maybe because people have money like that, but I can't just go and just be like, whatever I spend, I spend. No, I need a budget. How much do I think I'm going to be eating? Food per day. I definitely have my excursions. Like I'm definitely going to be doing these activities because these are the things that I want to do. How much are these activities going to cost me? And then I also pad, you know, an extra $50 per day for miscellaneous or whatever. And then you also have like just in case money that you're not even gonna touch. I think I should just do another separate video about being Black and traveling and how that is, and countries that I felt safe in, countries that I felt comfortable in, and countries that I felt not necessarily unsafe, but countries that I felt maybe uncomfortable in or things of that nature. So I'll do a separate video on that. But yes, so if you have any other questions, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. If you have any other questions, comment them below. I will definitely be answering questions and doing more videos according to which kind of content you guys want or need. So anyways, thank you for watching this video. I hope you got some really great information that was helpful for you. I know it was kind of all over the place, but I kind of just wanted to get some ideas out there. Maybe I'll re-record this, who knows? I don't know. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you come back. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I've said thank you so many times already, but did I mention thank you? You guys are great. Love you guys. Bye.